They tell you that to build wealth, you need 40 years. They tell you that if you didn't start in your 20s, the compounding ship has already sailed. I am here to tell you that is a lie. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest capital allocators in history, did not build the vast majority of his fortune until he was well into his 50s. The biggest mistake the middle class makes is thinking that wealth is a function of time. Wealth is not a function of time. It is a function of capital efficiency and discipline. At 55, you are not behind. You are actually in the most dangerous, yet most profitable phase of your life. You have survived the most financially destructive phases of human existence. You have seen recessions, inflation spikes, and market corrections. You have built a reputation over 30 years. Now, you have the opportunity to take that reputation and that capital and compress decades of growth into a 10-year sprint. Why is this your richest decade? Because, for the first time in your life, your peak margin dividend is at its height. Your children are likely independent. Your mortgage might be paid off or near completion, and your earning power is at its peak. This is the moment where you stop being a consumer and start being an architect. We are going to look at the exact mathematical and structural advantages you possess. Right now, let's talk about the RICHEST barbell portfolio. In a sure year sprint, you cannot afford to be aggressive to the point of bankruptcy, nor can you afford to be conservative to the point of poverty. The Bafenjibasha growth engine, this goes into a low-cost S&P 500 index fund. Why? Because the S&P 500 is the bedrock of the global economy. By betting on the 500 largest companies in America, you are betting on the engine of progress. Over any 10-year period in modern history, this strategy has been the most reliable wealth builder. The Bafenjibasha's safety net. This goes into short-term T-bills or high-yield cash equivalents. This is not for returns. This is for your peace of mind when the market inevitably dips. This 20% ensures you don't have to panic sell your 80%. It gives you the staying power that most investors lack. The zero-debt mandate. Before you invest a single dollar into the market, you must understand the math of debt. If you are holding a 20% APR credit card balance, you are effectively paying a 20% tax on your future. There is no stock, no real estate deal, and no business in the world that can guarantee you a 20% return. Therefore, your first step in this 10-year sprint is a zero-debt mandate. Kill the high-interest debt first. It is the most profitable trade you will ever make. This is where the wealthy outperform the middle class. The middle class ignores the tax code. The wealthy study it. The IRS catch-up loophole. The tax code isn't just a list of rules. It's a map to wealth. After age. Wushu. The IRS allows for catch-up, contributions to your Civiling EK and IRA. Most people see this as a chore. You need to see it as a legal tax shelter. By maximizing these, you are reducing your taxable income while forcing yourself to save at your peak earning rate. This is immediate, guaranteed ROI. The Social Security multiplier. Most people claim Social Security at 62 because of fear. That is a massive mathematical error. If you delay claiming until age 70, you are effectively buying an annuity that grows by 8% per year, guaranteed. In a world of volatility, that 8% annual increase, plus cost of living adjustments, is the ultimate fixed income replacement. It is not just a government check. It is a financial fortress. As we stand in 2026, the global economy is in a state of flux, but the principles of wealth building remain constant. This is not a time to panic. This is a time to execute. Your 10-year sprint requires a complete shift in identity. You are no longer a consumer. Every dollar you spend on status signaling, a new car, a flashy gadget, a lifestyle upgrade, is a dollar that could have been compounded for your future. You have 3,650 days left in this decade. That is enough time to change everything. If you execute with the precision of a capital allocator, you will not just retire. You will build a legacy. Stop listening to the too late narrative. Your richest decade isn't something that happens to you. It is something you build. Day by day, dollar by dollar. Start today, and by the end of this sprint, you won't recognize your own financial life virus. In your Wo Shimiao and Lil Shimil, you see people around you living loudly, traveling, buying luxury cars, showing off on social media. You must understand that most of these people are financing their lifestyle with debt. They are not wealthy. They are borrowing a life they cannot afford. In your richest decade, you must intentionally become invisible. Your goal is not to impress your neighbors. Your goal is to build a fortress that ensures your independence. At this stage, your health is your primary economic engine. If you are sick, you cannot manage your capital. In this 10-minute deep dive, I want to emphasize that your gym routine, your diet, and your sleep are not just lifestyle choices. They are financial decisions. A Wobei Meiyan monthly gym membership is a high ROI investment because it ensures you are alive and capable to enjoy the wealth you are compounding in your tenure. Sprint. Finally, in your richest decade, you need to have the conversation about your legacy. Who are you building this for? Is it for your children? For charity? For your own freedom? When you define your why, your discipline becomes effortless. The 2026 reality check. In this current economy,